Today we'll terrorize the ladder of one of the biggest creatures we have ever had in Standard, an actual 1616 flyer with trample, but will anyone even be brave enough to face it? Or will they just scoop moment they sit? Well, today we'll see about that. Well guys, we got rid of this card and our opponent went with Rest in Peace, and definitely a story there. We need to make sure that we can pave the way for our cool Annex. I mean, it's either this or this. I don't like the core, honestly. I know Bitter Triumph kills Professor, but we have two, and this is their Annex combo. When this drops together with Annex, we are in some serious trouble. We can tank it, but later. We need to have a little bit of time to prepare. Like, we have a ton of removal for permanence, but it costs mana, you know? We're not a Badger deck, we actually need to pay mana for our spells. Badgers getting strays. Come on, don't tell me you kill Annex. They just managed to draw it immediately. Okay. I see how it is. We know this one will die, so we trade it for a card, because this of course kills it. Oh, I would love to get this. Oh, Duress, why are you always one turn later than you are needed? But don't you worry, we'll still get use of it. And this is such a force play. Man, this is crazy. They actually discarded a card for it. So we got 3 for 1 on losing Professor. Imagine how amazing it feels. Duress, you are not getting any answers, bro. Let's go for this. Now we go Professor. And we need to make some decisions, guys.
Professor Dellian Fel. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Professor, for announcing yourself. Once again, I think we need to trade for cards. They need land, hit with Sanctuary, then it goes to 2 and we get another card. If not, we are just ahead. You know what? I should use Professor first, but to be fair, if they had the answer, they would already use it main phase, right? They have 1 card. I don't think we need it, to be honest, but I will still take it, just in case. So we go Galactus. Yep, let's go. We'll plus. Oh, they won't like this play. Well, my friend, you have few more turns before Galactus enters this battlefield with a mighty 1616 flying trample. So, well, it's funny because a lot of cards that kill Planeswalkers also kill enchantments like Get Lost. And so they might be forced to choose at some point, but we'll see. Nowhere to run on empty board. I think they are giving up, guys. I think they know that bad things will happen. Let's give them the demon, so they are busy. While our Galactus is dropping onto the battlefield. It's chapter 2 already. They have 2 more. And then, well, there will be a problem. And this Dark Age actually can kill the token, right? Yeah, it's a token, so if they use it for demo... Oh, see? And now they would have the core. Man, I'm so happy about that discard. Down to bro. We will just kill them while they are busy. Yeah, man, there are attacks from 3 different sides, and they cannot defend any of them right now. Yep, down to this. Man, I want to win with Galactus, but... oh, and they just scoop. Well, guys, our opponent is having some encampments. We might get mana screwed. Thankfully, not yet. Not yet, maybe next turn. Because if we get to Professor, we can fix our lands. But for now, we need to survive. I would love to see a creature. There will not be a single creature this game, apparently. But we'll see. Maybe they have something like... If they play this, there must be a creature. At least... No way they are using it with the Fortress. Come on. So, we have... Okay, 2 Professors, but 3 lands. Alright. Alright, Shuffler. You got your fun. We need to wait until Shuffler allows us to play the game. For now, we are just chilling against deck that has no creatures. At least for now. Of course, we can kill this, but for this we would need to not be mana screwed. So that's some high expectations. And alright, we got the thing. we got the thing. So we played this. I don't expect the first one to survive. Normally I would wait until they tap, but because we're so insanely behind, I need...
Answers, and you're going to help.
Yes, Professor, we need answers.
Assignment is due.
Bro, the voice lines I cannot comment. Usually in the video they are more silent than I hear them, because when I edit it's like, oh, they aren't so loud, but for me they are freaking loud, man. Indestructible, bro, only indestructible. That you're not even trying, like, honestly. I'm really happy we made some additions to the deck. We played this, land from the top, thank you very much. And now we can go for ultimate. If they didn't kill this, the Professor, this probably will survive on the next turn. Oh, a -3/-3. Not even a destroy effect, you just have 0 toughness. Black Widow, I mean, that's another victim, right? Human spy hero, not a villain. Yep. Bro, this will be absolute devastation. So they got the cards, which is the reason why they are still in the game. They have tons of extra value, but we have the emblem. So for the rest of the game...
Your expulsion notice.
Yes, Professor. For the rest of the game, we could do a lot. I honestly would love to get more value from this. We are at 1, so there is a chance they activate Fortress. Let's chill. We could go for the Cottage, and also the life gain deals damage now, but I don't think it's worth it. This encampment is huge, tell that they probably have some creatures, as we can see. Probably more than this. Oh, here's the one. Here is the one. Alright. We probably need to be kinda careful with the exile thing. Indestructible, huh? Everything indestructible. So we cannot kill it really. Let's go. We need to deal a lot of damage before this gets activated. Not sure exactly how we will do it. It's probably Annex. No, we go for the demon. Because this will force them... Wait, is that Hex? Come on, no way this is a Hex. I refuse to believe this. Okay, it doesn't feel like Hex, they would already play it. So, they cannot attack with Ketramos because it's not activated, it's 1 out of 7. So they need to do a lot of work. Alright, that's acceptable, still cannot attack. Chill pet. By the way, we can heist this, so we can actually steal this from our opponent's deck and get rid of Ketramos. Let's go for the life gain. We mostly do Annex, just because we can, you know, deal some damage extra. But it's not super easy, not an inconvenience, and we missed another land somehow. If we activate this, we might lose the creature. Don't forget, this is a burst, we can life gain multiple times. So I will go for the Annex, so we get a little bit better draws, because this is not it. Like, we cannot, you know, kill the creature with any of the cards. So we need to scale a little bit. I would miss another land drop, by the way, on the next turn, if not Annex, because this would already be the next card for us. Oh, well, this is why we don't attack with the manlands. Do we let them tap? I think it's kinda important, so let's kill it now. This is a huge risk they took, and I wonder if they have protection, or they just risked it. Man, if this dies, this is such a blow for them. They actually play Restoration Magic with creatures that are indestructible, man. Like, I didn't expect it because it kinda makes no sense with the deck. Like, your creatures are already indestructible, but so be it. That was their whole turn just to swing for basically 1 damage here and 2 damage here. So I'm pretty happy about it anyway. And now we can go for this. We still got mana screwed. Shaffer, please have mercy on me. And we will start swinging face. Because this foot will be permanent. Do we want to exile? I don't think... Wait. How do you work? There are 7 or more cards in exile. Whenever 1 or more, it's from... But it has to be during your turn. So, exile works from every deck. I guess we can go for this then. But they don't draw a card. It's still worth it. We are helping them to activate it, but best case scenario, let's go for Deadly Cover-Up. Best case scenario for them will be swinging probably once with this. We already have the answer. So that will be 4 life gain, which is exactly how much damage we dealt already. Food is 3 extra, and they also need to activate it. It's 3 out of 7, so they still need to do a lot. Man, I think we've got this. Ketchamos definitely made it way harder. But I think we should be able to solve everything. Man, Day of Black Sun, like this loses all abilities effect, is not usually useful, but man, when it hits, it's a game changer. Especially this is only 3 drops, so pretty cheap for us. It's 5 mana total. It would be a little bit easier if we didn't miss like 3 lands so far. Alright, at least we can play the land. I'm very, very happy. And Professor is doing work. We can also go Professor into Professor. They're nearly dead, man. They're actually nearly dead. So I think what we have to do... Now they're waiting with removal, so we are not activating the thing. We go for this, while keeping 2 mana for Shoot the Sheriff in case they activate. I think that should be game. We've got them. Whatever happens, we should have the counterplay. We didn't even hit Heist or Duress. We just answer everything in the board. So end step we can activate this. They will be at 6, and then we can just deal, 9 damage with all of those 3. So it should be fine. Yep, they won't life gain in time. It's too slow. Oh my friend, you don't have much time. All the fortresses in the world won't help you. Yeah, I think we've got this. I think they will activate it, most likely. And and we shoot the sheriff it. I think they know. There's just too much stuff. Professor and Food is already 6 them. Yep, as we expected. And before they attack, we try to kill it. Nope. The spell. They might protect it, doesn't really matter, because then they will tap so heavily, they won't make another play and we just kill them. So that's why we have Professor, and this emblem, man, is so good. Especially that we can also get the demons, we also have Ugin, and we could of course go for Galactus, but I wanted full value from this card, and further damage is not as important. So yeah, we'll just go for the kill then. The good old-fashioned way. Do you have some counter spells? Nope. That's what I thought. Yep, 3 damage and 3 damage. Well guys, we are indeed on the draw against 1-drop trying to kill us. And Duress can be useful, but because we have nowhere to run that goes around all their hexproof, I think we don't have time to draw this. We need Day of Black Sun, Deadly Cover-Up, like you cannot play the game without those cards right now. Like legit, you just cannot play the game. If you're on the draw, you need a sweeper by turn 4, or the game is over. So that's always a fun design. We need to sorcerer speed this, because the card is so insanely busted that you cannot let them untap with this. A classic 2 mana win con. The amount of power you get from Badger is actually insane. And even if you kill it, you still are behind as a non-Badger player. The fact that they got this, it triggers landfalls, it is another creature to, give them extra effects. Like, they get so much out of this during the game, and it's all free. And it also gives them extra mana. So now we can manage. We actually are good at magic, and we can go for Day of Black Sun. So I think here we could Basing already. It is kinda guaranteed, so let's go for it. This is the reason why this is in the deck, by the way. This deck is so insane that you literally need to build around specifically this one deck. Alright, so we killed everything with our perfect draw. Sweeper on turn 3, a classic standard experience. The tempo of those decks is so ridiculous. I still cannot believe it. But let's see. And as you can see, as long as you play Badgers, you will get to Mythic very easy. Oh, look at this! Basings, they played it, they don't even notice. They didn't even notice our whole play. This is what badgers do to format. Players don't need to even pay attention what the other guy is doing. They just play badgers, play creatures, swing face, and that's enough to be at the, at Mythic. They still don't know why it's not working. A classic badger enjoyer. And to be fair, you don't need to know cards that your opponent is using. You just need to know if they have a sweeper or not. Rest is not relevant. I think our opponent just broke. They play their Basingse and they're clicking it. Now they're making a bug report. Alright, is that too much, badgers? I don't know. For me, it's perfect. Let's go for this. And hopefully get our win. Man, I'm so happy because I actually switched Hamlet as the last decision. Because I was legit thinking about Basingse. With Demolition Fields, like, they play a lot of them. So, you either go a lot of Demolition Fields and try to draw them in time, or just get one Hamlet and disable all Basingse for the rest of the game. And because they don't interact with opponent, they don't have Demolition Fields. By the way, like, they could just play Demolition Field and get rid of it. But they never cared to actually play around opponents or, adjust to other decks. They just play Badgers, bro, and they win. Alright, so that's enough for Badger. Let's see what our opponent will do. And we're honestly kinda happy with it. Let's take the land. Probably black mana, because we have more black spells. Man, Badger grinds my gears, like, honestly. If not this Hamlet, the game would be over and we would lose. Just so you know. So I'm really happy that that's not the case. Let's go, Galactus. You will face a mighty Badger, and we will see who wins. A 16/16 Elder Alien. Alright, to drop. This will be close. So, they are losing their Earthbending, Ascension. Their lands are actual normal lands right now. No Badger, so no craziness. And well, you can see that instantly the game changes a lot. And we'll just win with this, probably. And if we can kill this deck with Galactus, that will be perfection. Actual perfection. Do we get rid of lands from their graveyard? They don't have any. I think we just keep removal, honestly. Like, this will win the game. And we always have this as removal for the next play. With Hamlet, they actually need to draw something instead of just printing value out of thin air forever. And suddenly the deck starts to break completely. Like, if they don't get huge massive draw, they just pass the turn. And they don't have too many good draws because they are so aggressive. It's like mostly 1-drops and things that synergizes with, stuff. Alright, so a huge creature, a 6/7. They forgot to tap. It's fine, guys. It's just 1 mana. How can they know that tap all didn't work? They just missed 1/1 on this for no reason, man. Alright, so 2 damage gone. And now, we kill the last creature, and there will be another Galactus 1 turn after. So I think we should be fine. I think we'll make this one when the first one is trying to attack. So we will not get second Galactus, but it's fine. We still get a lot of value. And just like this, we kill Badgers with Galactus. As we should. Never mind, it's Cavero with extra steps. Let's get this one because it flips faster. So I think they play Cavero, they win. Exciting gameplay of playing 4-drop. Ta-da! They have terror, so they kill you moment they reanimate the whole board. But Avengers disassembled. We cannot reuse the mana, but theoretically, if they play something, we should have like 6 or 5 basics. Wait, did we draw? Yeah, we drew a swamp. But it should fuel us for a while here. Alright. Here's the Annex. So I will go for Professor. They have blue and red mana. So either a counter spell or a burn, in which case 7 loyalty is no freaking joke, man. It's so hard to kill for red spells. So let's see what they have. Usually the first Planeswalker still dies somehow. Maybe like double seer or something, but we have a good chance that we'll survive, or at least, Okay? Okay, let's start with this one. I'm really happy about the play. And because we have life gain from Professor now, we can make another threat. Bro, you know that when they play something, it will be insane. I'm thinking Nif Mizet or something like this, or 1000-Year Storm. Something bad will happen. They are ramping, don't forget. But if Professor dies, I'm pretty fine with it. We just need to slow them down because we have all the card advantage we need. To the face? Bro? Chill? This is how I feel after seeing this play. So that means they are actually trying to burn us directly in the face, which is interesting. Professor will life gain 3 a turn, so they need to have a lot of burn to go through it. I wonder how they want to do it. You would think they keep Professor first, but I honestly think it's not working for our opponent. We'll still life gain, right? Yeah, of course we missed the land drop, so that's not perfect. But we need to roll with it. And we'll play Cornucopia. This could be something they counter. Nope. Okay. I'll take it. I think they cannot burst us. They just don't have enough. They need some other spell. We have Necropsy, but we cannot play it. So if they go for big enchantment, we cannot kill it immediately. So this is why missing land was... Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I think they were preparing for something, but we have too much life gain, and they just cannot keep up with it. We have like, what, 5 a turn? They just cannot burst us anymore. Hello with 1 drop. But by the way, guys, I had this in paper. It was like $3 or something. I remember those lands. I always dreamed that I will someday have all the islands to make the whole deck out of them. And it felt like, man, maybe someday. And here we are with Badgers. Let's go nowhere to run. We need to main phase because they will get so much mana acceleration. They will play 8 drops before we get to 3 mana, which is a healthy way to, you know, get cards. Man, this should never have this effect of, you know, getting additional mana from all the creatures. Like, even from the token it would be already good, but from all of them? Wild, man. Wild. So we need to go for... Do we go for extra cards? We have a land for the next turn. I'm honestly thinking about Arena. I think we go for it. So if they have Badger... No, they still need to tap land, so that's good. They don't have Badger in the board, so they need to play a normal turn a little bit. That's an interesting play. I don't think it hurts them like at all. Okay, so we get extra cards, but we don't pay 2 life as with Annex. However, we cannot stop it. So there are ups and downs with this play. Let's make sure that the board doesn't exist anymore. And they're a little bit reset. The Badger Madness. The Badger Madness has officially been stopped. And that means we can... man. We can get this to kill this and get removal on something. That's cool. I need life gain, so we will go with Ritual Chamber first. And if they cannot kill this, we activate the Annex for life gain to counteract the Arena. We try to get Cornucopia, and at this point it should be fine. I hope they don't have a land. They will take a Simrip. We need to discard it. Because they will try to kill Demon with it. No, why would... What? I'm really happy with the play. What can I say? I will still go for Basingse, but I'm not sure if they play it. But the risk is too high. So, we can get rid of what? You know what? We can just go for this and start the winning thing. Galactus, go, approach our world and smite the unholy Badgers. And swing phase, of course. We also get 2 damage per turn with this, so sometimes you can just burn with this Annex and swinging phase before the Galactus drops. But our opponent is not looking super hot here. Yeah, I think they might have some issues with our board. Leatherhead. Swamp Stalker. That's an interesting one. Okay. Bro, we are so close. Can we win already? We could attack with this. Not sure if they block. Of course, we cannot kill this separately. 2 damage on the next turn, but they can counter-attack. We definitely go for this play. But I think we go for this. We will have exactly 5 mana, which means we are already life gaining. And here you go. We kill the demon. That's fine. That's fine. I really want this off the board, because that means they cannot attack us. So we will get extra turn. We have so many shoot the sheriffs. We also have the cottage and Galactus. Oh no, but there is a wild badger. That changes everything. Oh man, the badger. Yep. Yep. However, down to 1. Is it a good game already? We do not have a demon. Our opponent is really happy with this. How can we make a play? I think we attack with this. Swing. See what happens, because they need to block this. I will get rid of Gearhulk. I don't think they can take it back, but why not? And let's see what dies. Elf, good choice, good choice. And we can heist if we want. We could make a creature. I think what we need to do is just steal whatever they are trying to play on the next turn. Yes, thank you. I will get my life. Oh. Alright, better. So now they just have the rabbits. Do we kill the badger? The question that always has the same answer, but they get the counter. I think we chill because we can life gain as well. They cannot deal so much damage. And I want to see Galactus killing the badgers, as it was foretold. The best badger killer in standard. Alright, let's go. Swing face, that's the place. Do we kill something? They will get 1 counter? I mean, why not? Why not? Here's your counter. So they lose 2 damage, but they gain 1. Oh, they lost 2 damage and will get 1 life gain. They are preparing for block, but Galactus is a little bit of a flyer, you know? So, not sure if it will work. And just like this. Wait, do you have summoning sickness too? Bro, come on. Be better. Be better. We could attack with the cottage, but I just want to see Galactus in action, guys. So, instead, we'll go with display. We refuse. Now we go for display. We accept. And now we have Galactus, 16/16 flying trampler that destroys lands on attacks. So we should be kinda okay, I feel. Life gain or destroying a creature? Life gain. Well, they need to burst us from freaking 16. And yeah, this is the final turn. Captain America with some badgers and crocodiles against Galactus. I appreciate it, man. Nobody can defend Galactus. Oh, that's nice. So guys, it seems that nobody is powerful enough to face Galactus face to face and not scoop immediately. Everyone just gives up moment they see the enchantment or when this transforms and they know what's coming on the next turn. Because it's chapter 2 and 3, loses 4 life total. Every player will be from 20 to 16, which means it's 1 hit kill, and obviously it's a little bit terrifying to see this 16/16 rushing your face. And before we talk more about this card, because this one is kinda sneaky in this deck, it does more than you think, our absolute legend for today is of course Decompose, our first absolute legend ever on this channel. So my friend, I think you like Golgari, this one is for you, and I hope you are enjoying new cards and all the content. Thank you for being part of the channel for all of this time, it's super appreciated. And yeah, with Galactus, this is sneaky because you actually have removal and Wincon in one. So of course you overpay a little bit because it's 5 mana, but you can ramp into it with Cornucopia. It's 2 colors, so you gain 2 life gain already, so that sometimes helps. But most of all, you don't need to play something like Pulse. You can see we only play 1 Necropsy outside of it, because it's just like your removal. But it also wins you the game, so you don't need more win cons. This is why we play only 4 Professors and 4 Galactus, and 1 Ugin and of course Annex. So we have a little bit more, but those are the cards that are expected to win the game usually. And with Heist and Duress we also can make sure that nothing bad happens to them. Most decks do not have 8 ways to remove enchantment and planeswalkers, so usually you can go really safe with this one. We still have Cottage in emergency and tons of removal to just survive. So I think this is a very balanced build. It has a little bit of everything, maybe Graveyard Exile. If you go a lot about Cavalros, you can always add, Lantern or Cease and Desist, but I just didn't want to put them into like every deck because of one matchup. So guys, I hope you enjoyed, thank you for watching, and also thank you to our amazing, incredible patrons that allow us to make those videos for you. And welcome especially our newest members, our newest absolute legend, Nadroy and my friend. I will make something special for you. I have few ideas, and also Fabrizio, really thank you guys for joining, and I'm happy that you are enjoying the channel. Thank you for that. And that's kinda it for today. Thank you for staying until the very end, and that's it. I don't have more. Thank you for watching, guys. See you tomorrow.